The beauty world just exploded, and you won't believe what happened next. If you're not already subscribed, hit that button because this story is about to get wild and you don't want to miss what's coming. What started as an ordinary Tuesday morning turned into one of the biggest beauty controversies of the year when eagle-eyed fans noticed something that sent shockwaves through social media. Two major beauty brands released nearly identical products within days of each other, and the internet is absolutely losing its mind over the similarities. The drama began when Rare Beauty dropped their latest lip gloss collection featuring stunning pearl-infused shades that immediately caught everyone's attention. The formula promised a bouncy, comfortable feel with brilliant shine, and those distinctive pearl effects that made lips look absolutely luminous. The promotional video showcased gorgeous neutral tones with pink undertones and a glossy finish that beauty enthusiasts couldn't stop talking about. But here's where things get interesting. Just days later, another major beauty brand Rhode launched their own lip product line, and the similarities were impossible to ignore. We're talking about nearly identical color schemes, similar textures, comparable marketing angles, and promotional videos that looked like they could have been shot by the same creative team. The timing alone raised eyebrows across the beauty community. When you release a product so similar to a competitor's launch, within such a short time frame, people are going to notice, and they're going to talk about it. Social media erupted with side-by-side comparisons showing the products next to each other, and the resemblance was undeniable. Beauty influencers started weighing in with their own analysis videos breaking down every aspect of both launches. The color palettes were practically twins, featuring those same neutral pink tones with subtle shimmer effects. The texture descriptions sounded nearly identical, promising that perfect balance between balm-like comfort and glossy shine. Even the promotional language used similar buzzwords and selling points. What made the situation even more explosive was the history between these brands. This wasn't the first time accusations of copying had surfaced, and the beauty community has been watching closely for any signs of inspiration that might cross the line into imitation. Previous incidents had already put everyone on high alert, so when this happened, the reaction was swift and intense. Industry experts began analyzing the situation from multiple angles. Some argued that certain beauty trends and color schemes are universal and that multiple brands often develop similar products simultaneously. The neutral pink glossy lip look has been trending for months, so it's not surprising that different companies would want to capitalize on that demand. However, others pointed out that the similarities went beyond just following trends. The specific shade combinations, the marketing approach, the timing of the launch, and even the way the products were presented in promotional materials all seemed too coincidental to ignore. When you're operating in a competitive industry, you need to be extra careful about how your products might be perceived in relation to your competitors. The social media response was immediate and intense. Beauty enthusiasts started creating comparison posts showing both products side by side, and the visual similarities were striking. Comment sections filled with heated debates about originality, inspiration versus copying, and what constitutes fair competition in the beauty industry. Some fans defended Rhode, arguing that beauty brands often develop similar products and that certain color schemes are just popular right now. They pointed out that neutral glossy lips have been trending across the industry and multiple brands have been working on similar formulations. The beauty market is huge and there's room for different interpretations of the same trend. But others weren't buying those explanations. They highlighted specific details that seemed too similar to be coincidental, including the promotional video styles, the color combinations, and the timing of the launch. The fact that this happened so soon after Rare Beauty's release made it even more suspicious in their eyes. Beauty journalists started reaching out to both companies for official statements, but initial responses were limited. Rhode's team emphasized their commitment to innovation and creating unique products for their customers. They mentioned that their development process takes months of planning and testing, suggesting that any similarities were purely coincidental. Rare Beauty's response was more measured, focusing on their own product development process and their excitement about their new launch. They avoided directly addressing the controversy, but their social media engagement suggested they were aware of the conversations happening online. The controversy spread beyond just beauty enthusiasts as mainstream media outlets picked up the story. Entertainment reporters started covering the drama, and the situation gained traction across different social platforms. What started as a product launch comparison turned into a broader discussion about creativity, competition, and originality in the beauty industry. Marketing experts weighed in with their perspectives on how brands should handle competitive landscapes. Some suggested that companies need to be more aware of what their competitors are doing to avoid these situations. Others argued that the beauty market is so saturated that similarities are inevitable and consumers are smart enough to choose products based on quality rather than just appearance. The timing couldn't have been worse for Rhode, as they were trying to establish themselves as an innovative brand with unique offerings. Being accused of copying undermines that positioning and creates negative associations that can be difficult to overcome. Brand perception is everything in the beauty industry, and this controversy definitely impacted how some consumers view the company. Meanwhile, Rare Beauty benefited from increased attention as more people became aware of their original launch. The controversy essentially provided free marketing for their product, as comparison posts and discussion videos drove more traffic to their brand. Sometimes being the alleged victim of copying can actually boost your visibility and sales. The beauty community continues to debate the ethics of inspiration versus imitation in product development. Where do you draw the line between being influenced by trends and directly copying a competitor's work? These questions become especially complicated when dealing with color cosmetics, where certain shades and finishes are naturally going to overlap between brands. Industry insiders suggest that both companies could have handled the situation better with more strategic planning and communication. Rhode might have benefited from acknowledging the similarities up front and explaining their development process. Rare Beauty could have used the moment to highlight what makes their product unique and special. The controversy also highlights the power of social media in shaping brand narratives. A few comparison posts can quickly spiral into a major story that reaches millions of people. Beauty brands need to be prepared for this level of scrutiny and have crisis management strategies in place. This entire situation serves as a reminder that in today's connected world, every product launch is going to be analyzed, compared, and scrutinized by passionate communities. Beauty enthusiasts are incredibly knowledgeable, and they notice details that might escape casual consumers. Brands ignore this reality at their own peril. As the dust settles, both companies are likely reevaluating their product development and marketing strategies. The beauty industry is competitive enough without creating unnecessary drama that distracts from the actual quality and innovation of your products. What do you think about this whole situation? Are the similarities too close for comfort, or just natural overlap in a trendy market? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I want to hear your perspective on this beauty drama. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into industry controversy, make sure to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories from the world of beauty and beyond.